I'm Surya, and in today's episode, we are examining the crucial link between government policies and engineering job roles. We will look at three major initiatives: Make in India, National Infrastructure Pipeline, and Atmanirbhar Bharat. Samsung has set up one of the world's largest manufacturing facilities in Noida. NIP's vision translates into a staggering $1.4 trillion investment in infrastructure by 2025. Some examples of NIP projects include the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor and the expansion of metro rail networks in cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad and Chennai. Are you interested in designing the smart cities of the future? The government is looking for your skills. Hello engineers, welcome back to Engineer, the channel where we explore the dynamic world of engineering and inspire you to shape the future. I'm Surya, and in today's episode, we are examining the crucial link between government policies and engineering job roles. How do recent policies shape job opportunities for engineers in sectors like manufacturing, automotive, aerospace, infrastructure, and heavy industries? Well, let's dive in and find out. Let's kick things off by understanding some key government policies that are influencing the engineering landscape in India. We will look at three major initiatives: Make in India, National Infrastructure Pipeline, and Atmanirbhar Bharat. Let's start with Make in India. Launched in 2014, this program aims to boost manufacturing and create jobs by encouraging companies to produce goods in India. Imagine it. This means more factories, more production lines, and guess who makes those factories? Engineers. Have you heard of any recent big investments by companies under Make in India? Well, let us know in the comments. For instance, the Make in India initiative has resulted in a 27% increase in manufacturing GDP from 2014 to 2020. This growth is fueled by significant investments, with companies like Foxconn, a major Apple supplier, investing $1 billion to expand its factory in Tamil Nadu. Similarly, Samsung has set up one of the world's largest manufacturing facilities in Noida, creating thousands of engineering roles in design, production, and quality control. Another significant policy shaping the engineering landscape is the National Infrastructure Pipeline, also called as NIP. This ambitious initiative focuses on extensive investments in infrastructure projects like roads, bridges, metro networks, you name it. The goal? To improve the quality of life for citizens and drive economic growth across the nation. NIP's vision translates into a staggering $1.4 trillion investment in infrastructure by 2025. This massive injection of funds creates a high demand for engineers across various disciplines, such as project management, where they oversee large-scale infrastructure projects to ensure that they stay on schedule and within budget. The other discipline where jobs are created are in structural engineering. Designing the load-bearing structures of these projects and guaranteeing their safety and stability is making a lot of jobs relevant right now. The other domain where a lot of jobs are created is renewable energy development, where the goal is to integrate renewable energy sources like solar and wind power into the infrastructure network and to promote sustainability. Some examples of NIP projects include the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor and the expansion of metro rail networks in cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad and Chennai. These projects offer exciting opportunities for engineers like you with the right skill sets to contribute to India's infrastructure development. If you are a civil engineering student, NIP projects could be your ticket to some really cool work. What kind of infrastructure projects are you most interested in? Comment below. Lastly, the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative prioritizes India's self-sufficiency in key sectors. This policy champions local innovation, R&D, and domestic production capabilities. In this project, defense and healthcare are two prime areas of focus, aiming to reduce reliance on foreign imports. Imagine the thrill of being part of the team that designs the next generation of Indian defense equipment or medical devices. Atmanirbhar Bharat is actively creating these exciting opportunities for engineers like you. For instance, the Indian government has set an ambitious target of achieving $25 billion in defense production by 2025. This ambitious goal translates into significant growth for domestic companies like Bharat Electronics Limited (BEL) and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL). These companies are ramping up production to meet these targets, creating a wealth of opportunities for engineers across three key disciplines, such as the first one is for R&D and design engineers, where engineers play a crucial role in developing cutting-edge technologies for defense and healthcare applications. The second one is product designers, designing innovative and user-friendly defense equipment and medical devices. And the third one is for manufacturing engineers, where they are required to optimize production lines and ensure efficient, high-quality production of these critical products. By focusing on domestic innovation and production, Atmanirbhar Bharat is not only making India self-reliant but also creating a vibrant job market for engineers with the right skill sets. Now, let's get real specific and see how these policies translate into actual engineering roles. We'll dive deep into three major engineering disciplines: civil, mechanical, and electrical electronics engineering. Let's start with civil engineering. As we spoke, the National Infrastructure Pipeline and Smart Cities Mission are creating a boom for civil engineers. These projects require a well-rounded skill set that include project management, structural engineering, and even urban planning. Are you interested in designing the smart cities of the future? The government is looking for your skills. Civil engineers working on these projects will need to be proficient in project management. What is project management? In simple terms, the ability to oversee large-scale projects like those envisioned under NIP, from planning to execution, and ensuring they stay on schedule and within the massive budgets allocated. Similarly, the second domain is urban development. Understanding on city planning principles and public works to create a functional, sustainable, and smart urban spaces, which is a key focus of the Smart Cities mission. And the third key area is sustainable construction. What is sustainable construction? Well, in simple terms, knowledge of eco-friendly materials and understanding techniques to design and build green infrastructure, reducing the environmental impact of these large-scale projects is what sustainable engineering is. Not only do you need to understand the technical aspects of engineering, with the world moving forward, you also are required to know the softwares where you can design and simulate these projects as well. For example, let's take AutoCAD, which is used for creating a precise 2D and 3D drawings of buildings and infrastructure projects. Similarly, Revit is essential for building information modeling, which allows for detailed digital models of buildings to improve collaboration and efficiency, especially crucial for complex projects. Another software that I would strongly recommend is StatPro. StatPro is used for structural analysis and design to ensure the safety and stability of structures, which is a critical aspect of any civil engineering project. Another software which is widely popular is Tekla. This software is specifically designed for structural engineers and detailers, allowing for 3D modeling and detailing of steel and concrete structures, improving accuracy and efficiency. And the last software that I wanted to touch upon is something called as ETABS, another structural analysis and design software particularly useful for modeling and analyzing buildings subjected to complex loads such as high rises or structures in earthquake-prone regions. Well, let me give you a real-world example where these softwares and the skills are applied. The Delhi Metro project saw engineers use Revit for 3D modeling of stations and AutoCAD for detailing design plans and ensuring efficient project management and execution of massive infrastructure undertaking. If you are a civil engineer, some of the job roles you as a civil engineer can look forward to is one, project manager, where you are asked to oversee all aspects of civil engineering project, ensuring it meets the deadlines, budget constraints, and quality standards. The other job role that is very prevalent is structural engineer, where you are asked to design the load-bearing structures of buildings, bridges, and other infrastructure, ensuring their stability and safety. The third one, as I said before, is urban planner, creating blueprints for future cities, focusing on factors like efficient traffic flow, sustainable development, and public amenities. If that is what you like, then urban planner might be your role. So now that we saw a lot about civil engineers, what are the companies that are into this? Well, the most common companies that you might have heard about is L&T, known for their expertise in infrastructure and construction projects, specializing in real estate construction and infrastructure development, are actively looking for talented civil engineers. Next up, let's look into mechanical engineering. The Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative are driving significant growth in the manufacturing sector, creating a wealth of opportunities for mechanical engineers. Roles like design engineer, analysis engineer, manufacturing engineer, quality control engineer, and R&D specialist are in high demand as companies ramp up production and invest in innovation. The automotive sector is a prime example of this growth. Leading manufacturers like Maruti, Suzuki, and Tata Motors are investing heavily, over $2 billion, to expand their facilities. This translates to exciting opportunities for mechanical engineers with the following skill sets. Skill set number 1 is advanced manufacturing techniques. Understanding of modern manufacturing processes like automation and robotics to improve efficiency and productivity can be a key skill for you. Skill set number 2 is CAD modeling and computer-aided simulations. Proficiency in any of the softwares like SolidWorks, CATIA, ANSYS, Hypermesh, ANSYS for 3D modeling, design and analysis allows you to create and test mechanical components even before mass production. One thing to note is not only do you need to understand the software, but you also need to understand the physics behind the software. That is very, very important. So if you're someone who's interested in structural engineering, take a look at solid mechanics, finite element analysis, and so on. If you're interested in fluid mechanics, take a look at fluid dynamics, thermodynamics, gas dynamics, and so on. Right? The third skill set that I want to look into is prototyping. In simple terms, it is the ability to create and test physical prototypes to validate designs and ensure product effectiveness. Softwares like ANSYS is also crucial to allow engineers to perform simulations and optimize designs for strength and durability. Companies like Tata Motors utilize these advanced tools to design reliable vehicles. This focus on innovation and domestic production creates a vibrant job market for mechanical engineers with the skills to contribute to India's manufacturing revolution. Now that we saw about the skills required, we also want to go one step forward and look at the job roles mechanical engineers can look forward. The first job role that I want to look at is manufacturing engineer. A manufacturing engineer oversees production processes, ensures efficiency and quality in the manufacturing of mechanical components and systems. The second job role that I want to look at is quality control engineer. A quality control engineer implements and maintains quality control standards throughout the production process. He also identifies and resolves any defects. The third job role that I want to focus on is the R&D specialist. Researching, developing and testing new mechanical components, products and manufacturing process to drive innovation. If that is your thing, you can become an R&D specialist. Now that we looked into civil engineers and mechanical engineers, let's also look at electrical and electronics engineers who are at the forefront of two crucial initiatives. The first one is India's push for renewable energy, and the second one is India's domestic innovation under Atmanirbhar Bharat. Electrical engineers' expertise is vital for roles like power systems engineer, IoT specialist, and automation engineer. The renewable energy sector is experiencing explosive growth, with the government aiming for a staggering 175 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity. Companies like Tata Power and Adani Energy are leading the charge in this clean energy revolution. These companies require electrical engineers with expertise in power system design, where they are required to develop electrical grids that can efficiently integrate and transmit power generated from renewable sources like solar and wind. The second job role is also renewable energy integration. Here is where engineers are asked to design systems that connect renewable energy sources to the power grid, ensuring stability and reliability. And the third job role is for automation engineers. Engineers here implement automation solutions in renewable energy projects and elsewhere to improve efficiency and productivity. A great example of renewable energy project is Adani's Green Energy solar power plant in Tamil Nadu. It is one of the world's largest projects. Skilled electrical engineers are crucial for the plant's operation, where they use advanced software tools like MATLAB Sim-Link to simulate power flows and optimize efficiency. The story doesn't end there. Atmanirbhar Bharat opens doors for electrical and electronics engineers in the electronics manufacturing sector, creating exciting opportunities in areas like consumer electronics design, where engineers design and develop next generation of smartphones, TVs, and other consumer electronic products within India. Semiconductor design is another area where electrical engineers play a pivotal role in India's ambitious goal of becoming a major player in the global semiconductor industry. The third area where electrical and electronics engineers have the potential to make a significant impact on India's future is by honing their skills in electrical design, renewable energy integration, and automation. They can be a part of the solution for a cleaner and more technologically advanced tomorrow. If you're an electrical and electronics engineer, here are some of the most sought after job roles. The first one is power systems engineer. The second, renewable energy specialist. Third, automation engineer. And the fourth, consumer electronics designer. And the fifth, semiconductor design engineer. If you're an electrical and electronics engineer, some of the companies that you should keep in your radar is Tata Power, a leader in renewable energy projects, and Adani Green Energy, a major player in the renewable energy sector. Government policies actually don't just impact public projects. They also influence the private sector. Let's see how these initiatives are creating a wave of engineering jobs in private industries. For example, the Make in India program has attracted big investments from multinational companies who are willing to set up manufacturing plants in India. These companies need engineers to design, produce, and ensure the quality of their products. For instance, the $1 billion investment by Foxconn in Tamil Nadu will create numerous job opportunities for mechanical engineers skilled in production line, design, and automation. Have you seen any news articles about new manufacturing facilities opening up in India? If yes, these facilities need engineers. Similarly, National Infrastructure Pipeline has opened doors for private construction companies to undertake large-scale infrastructure projects. These companies rely on civil engineers, project managers, and structural engineers to bring these projects to life. For example, a private company building a new high-speed rail line under a NIP will need civil engineers for designing the track and stations, structural engineers for ensuring the safety of bridges and tunnels, and project managers to oversee the entire construction process. So, if you are a civil engineer looking to make a real difference in your city's infrastructure, NIP projects could be the perfect opportunity. Likewise, government incentives for renewable energy projects are encouraging private sector companies to invest in this sector. This means more jobs for electrical engineers, renewable energy specialists, and project engineers to design, build, and maintain these projects. Imagine being a part of a team designing a massive solar power plant or a cutting-edge wind turbine. That's the kind of future government policies are enabling. If you are looking to be a part of the clean energy revolution, the government is here to support your career. Atmanirbhar Bharat's push for self-reliance in key sectors is creating a wave of opportunities in private companies. Here's a breakdown of the exciting prospects for electrical and electronics engineer. The first one is in consumer electronics design. Private companies are looking for engineers to design and develop the next generation of smartphones, TVs, and other consumer electronic products. Atmanirbhar Bharat incentivizes domestic production, meaning these products could be designed and manufactured right here in India. Semiconductor design is another area. The government's vision of India becoming a major player in the global semiconductor industry is ambitious and will require a vast pool of talented engineers. If you're passionate about chip design and development, this is the perfect time to be an electrical and electronics engineer in India. Beyond engineering roles, it is important to remember that government policies also open doors for engineers in non-traditional roles. Here are some examples. The first one that I can think about is technical sales. With companies focusing on advanced technologies, engineers with strong communication skills and technical skills can excel in technical sales roles, explaining complex products and solutions to potential customers. The other role that I can think about is policy and advocacy. Engineers with a passion for policy can contribute to shaping the future of engineering in India. They can work in government agencies, think tanks, or NGOs to develop policies that promote innovation and technological advancement. Government policies in India are creating a dynamic and exciting landscape for engineers. By understanding these initiatives and the corresponding skill sets in demand, you can position yourself for a fulfilling and a successful career in engineering. So, keep yourself updated, develop your skill set, and get ready to be a part of India's engineering revolution. What are your thoughts on the impact of government policies on engineering careers in India? Share your comments in the section below and let's get a conversation going. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode.